welcome to Scorpion Island.
As you know, 10 brave adventurers arrived on this island on Monday.
Yep, their aim, escape.
Throughout the week, they're going to be taking part in various challenges to see where their strengths lie and their weaknesses hide.
Meanwhile, the island is secretly splitting them into 2 teams in a race to see who can escape Scorpion Island first.
On Monday, the adventurers jumped out of a helicopter. On Tuesday, the boys beat the girls on the abandoned ship. But how did they get on yesterday? Hold on tight.
It's going to be a bumpy ride.
This challenge takes place in the deadly waters of Scorpion Island. It's called Sea Slalom. This is Sea Slalom. Now, each team must take it in turns to ride the powerboat-pulled craft around the bay. 80 rings will be thrown into the bay, and the team must grab as many rings as possible. Bear in mind, we're in the middle of a tropical storm.
Yeah, nothing is predictable here on Scorpion Island, including the weather. Now, the team that manages to grab the most rings will win this challenge.
And remember, one of these 4 will be leaving tonight.
Guys, it's time for a little gameplay discussion. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Like, you know, our teams to go away.
Whoa. Ooh, conflict.
No, we have a blind.
Well, like on it, so you don't fall in. If your handle slip, you can pull yourself. Not much gameplay really talk about it.
Yeah, your head if you have to. Die.
Okay, now sea slalom is tricky. Not only have they got to hold onto the craft, with the other hand, they've got to try and grab the rings. Plus, it's the choppiest sea I've ever seen in my life.
And what our adventurers don't know is that throughout this game, members of Secret Camp will be watching. So if we're taking part, but later on tonight, one of them will be joining Secret Camp.
All right, guys, gameplay discussion over. It's time to decide who is going to start this challenge. Now, seeing they're just standing closest to me, I'm going to let you guys choose. What are you going to go for, sting or claw?
Claw.
Claw it is. It's claw, okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go first or second?
First, yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Guys, okay, here's your blindfolds. Cute. Make your way over there and put them on. Okay, the island is always ready. Adventurers, are you ready?
Ready.
Ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
If it's on your side, you get it.
No, I'm going to go to your side and get it. Here we go, wave.
Oh, great.
Even holding on is tough when you're going this fast on water this rough.
That's great. That's yours, that's awesome. Who did that?
It's mine. Yours. Get it. It's mine. I'm going to hold it.
Collecting the rings is clearly much harder than it looks.
Oh, no way. No way we're doing that.
They've scored. Each ring is worth 1 point, so with a single grab, they score 2.
All right.
Not that time. Now that's the first 2 rings for Oscar. That's 3 in a row. Oscar's really on a roll.
Wait.
Things seem to have started well for Oscar and Sam, but the key is they've not only got to collect the rings, they've got to hold on to them. At speeds like this, it's anything but easy. It's around the halfway point. So far, Oscar has collected the vast majority of his team's rings. It's time for Sam to try harder.
I've got it up. Get it. Get closer. That's the rope.
He's just letting them slip through his fingers. Now that's clever. If Sam can't collect them, at least he can hold on to them for Oscar. Good work, Sam. That's 8 rings so far for his team, but it's not over yet. As well as the ring collecting, the sea slalom is a mighty test of endurance. They must be exhausted holding on in conditions like this. It's been ages since they picked up a ring. Even Oscar seems to have lost the ability too. Time's running out now for Oscar and Sam. This is their last chance to bag another ring. It's 8 for Oscar and Sam. It's good. But will it be enough?
Woo, a lot of good hoop action there from the boys. Let's have another look.
The speed might be high, but Oscar and Sam got off to a slow start. Sam was first for the rings, but ultimately it was Oscar who scored the big points. They collected 8 rings between them, and importantly, they managed to hold on to them, even in those choppy waters. So it remained 8 for Oscar and Sam.
Right, Joe and James have got 8 to beat. Let's see how they do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go away!
Now what can these two show us? Joe's really on the edge there. Let's hope he can keep holding on.
That's yours, right? Walker! For crying out loud, come on! That's yours! I've got it!
Joe's not letting James collect the rings, but if they're gonna succeed, they have to work as a team.
It's too high! Come on! Oh, for crying out loud!
Getting angry is not going to help. Time's ticking on, and Joe and James still haven't got a single ring. At last, they're off the mark. Joe might be doing all the shouting, but it's James who scores first, and that's 2 rings. They've let one of the rings slip free. This could be bad, and there it goes back to 1. You can see it just slide off the back of the boat. They should have copied Oscar and Sam and clamped onto their rings. They might be sliding around, but these are serious testing conditions.
Right, come on.
They really need to collect these rings. Disaster!
Joe's fallen off.
Joe's fallen.
That's gonna be absolutely freezing. He'll be okay, but they've wasted precious time.
It's hilarious falling off.
It's not looking good for Joe and James. By this point, Oscar had already collected 5 rings. Good stuff. They're up to 3. Let's hope they can hold on to them this time. The guys are coping really well in these great speeds, but their efforts aren't being reflected in the scoreline. They're having problems with the rings. They all seem to be just out of reach. Well, he's got one, but he's left one behind. The sea is getting rougher, and the slalom's getting faster. That's a massive wave. This is an absolute disaster for James and Joe. Too much of their weight was at the front of the boat, so when they hit the big wave, they were going down. It's time for them to raise their game. He really should have got those two. James gathered 2 valuable rings there. This is frustrating. Just 2 more and they draw level with Oscar and Sam. But at the moment, it's miss, miss, miss. It's happened again. At 2 points behind the other team, they could really do without this, as it cost them too much time. James and Joe have swapped sides. Will this help them make the most of their final 30 seconds on the water? So far, they've gained 6 to Oscar and Sam's 8. Can they do enough to pull it back, or will it be one of those two leaving beach camp tonight? Well, if this pair do lose, it won't be for the want of trying. That's it. It's all over. James and Joe have got 6. It's good, but it's not enough.
What would become of James and Joe?
Which one of them had the skills Barbara and Hayley were looking for to create the best secret camp?
Well, they've given it a lot of thought.
And it turns out one of the adventurers is still Mr. Popular.
Okay, now it's up to you guys to decide who you want to be the next members of Secret Camp. You've had all day to think about it, and your choices are out of Joe and James. So, Hayley, first of all, what do you think of Joe? Would he be a good member of your team?
Well, Joe is good at sports, first of all, and he's fun. He's really fun.
Is he cool to hang around?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've heard about Joe, but what do you think about James? Is he going to be a good member of your team?
Yeah, he's a good listener, unlike me, and he's really competitive. And it's not really good to have him on the other side because he really wants to win it. So it's better to have him on that side.
So are you saying you're not a great listener then?
I am a great listener.
All right, cool. You know what comes now? It's time to write down who you've chosen on this bit of an arrow over here. So are you sure who you want?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Scribble it down there for me, Hayley. Go for it. Okay, well, Caroline, we have a name, and Caroline, we're ready.
Whew. I can confirm the decision has been made. One of these guys will not be returning to beach camp. Now, James, you had a bit of a fall today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You were a bit frightened, weren't you? Because you were doing the breathing to calm yourself down. What went wrong for you?
Well, we just missed easy ones, and that would have made us win, so we were unlucky.
Okay. And Joe, you were hanging on for dear life. Weren't you? This is never going to end. How do you feel like it went for you today?
Gutted. Really, really gutted. Because James won the first challenge. And then I come along and just spoil it for him.
No, you can't think like that. Was there anything you think you did particularly wrong today? Oh, I wish I hadn't done that.
Fall off.
You can't help falling off.
Suppose you could have held on tighter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of you is going to go. Sad but true. And it is going to be this person.
And this person is... It's James.
Okay.
Joe, you'll be going back to beach camp. Off you go, my darling. Say your goodbyes.
See you later, mate.
Okay, James, you feeling all right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So, James stood on shore as Joe walked off back to camp, tired, cold, wet, but safe.
And how would he react when he found out he was the third member of an incognito group hell-bent on being the first to escape from Scorpion Island?
More importantly, how would he feel that he's the only boy?
Well, he was about to find out. Come on, guys.
Oh, here's Reggie making his way through the jungle and the tropical storm.
Hey, James.
Island.
We got somebody who wants to say hello to you. Oh, look at that. It's a magical moment.
It brings a tear.
Not going on.
Okay,
You all right,
guys?
James?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's out-girled.
They're
All right.
so pleased to see you. Now, you better get off because they've got a new home to show you around, all right?
Okay.
Girls, go and show them around.
See you later, James.
Take care, James.
Bye.
See you later,
Look
guys.
after him.
So James will spend the rest of the week as the newest member of Secret Camp with Barbara and Hayley spying on the rest of Beach Camp.
Absolutely, their aim is to pick the two strongest adventurers possible to complete their secret team.
Yeah, and as they schemed into the night, the surviving challengers made their way back to Beach Camp.
Would they be happy at Sam and Oscar's victory?
Or would they be gutted that they lost Mr. Popularity himself, James?
Here's what happened as they arrived back at camp.
Joe returns without James, but the camp want to know where he is and how Joe coped with the challenge in treacherous waters.
Look, guys, look.
Joe!
Is James really upset?
He's alive.
He's got it. Really good.
How did they decide who was going?
No.
Were you really upset that that you were going to be in the bottom two and the iron was going to decide?
Yeah.
Was James really annoyed?
I don't reckon he should have gone.
How do you feel if you would have gone?
I would have been gutted but happy.
Yeah.
Like happy.
Was James a strong member?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he good? No,
Yeah.
I mean in the challenge.
Yeah.
Why would you be happy if you went?
Because James, he was like diving out.
So you'd rather have you go than James?
Yeah.
Do you think that James would have appreciated it more?
I don't know, I reckon he would have been gutted as well.
Yeah. Do you think it was a wise move, like choosing James, or would you rather choose?
you rather
it
went back?
was a wise move because I'm not being horrible, but if I had chose someone else, I don't reckon we would have won or been even close.
Do you think that he made the challenge for you? If you know what I mean, like got most of the rings.
Yeah. And no, we like worked as a team together.
That's yours, huh? The crying out loud, come on! You've got it, yes! Yes!
I heard he fell off a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah. No, James went right under. He's like pushing himself up, but he couldn't get up. I went under as well, but luckily I had the side to pull myself up. He grabbed my foot and I thought, oh God, what was that? Then a head popped up top up.
Did you feel safe? Or not?
Yeah, yeah. He had no worries.
Come on! What did it feel like on that thing, floating on it?
Oh, it was amazing. You like bang it away, and then they throw the rings out so it can wasp, and they come to you and you like bang, whoa. You try to catch it and then it just gets sucked under.
I know, that's annoying though.
It gets sucked under, so your arm gets sucked under as well. Then you go under.
As Beach Camp mourned the loss of yet another member, they were left asking questions like,
Where is he?
and,
Do you think he's with Barbara and Hayley?
and...
I wonder if he's been sent home.
Well, they didn't have much longer to chat because pretty soon the island drums were heard.
Hey, hello.
Oh, hurry up, boys, come on!
Come on.
Who's taking your time having a swagger?
Where are we going? Come on, guys. Come round
Where
here.
are you going?
Okay, guys, how'd you enjoy today?
Cool.
We're missing the lovely James again. Joe, what went through your head as you walked off to beach camp today?
Whoa, what has just happened? I like walking off and like, whoa.
How did you feel about it all earlier, Oscar?
Everything's Oh, in the kerfuffle.
Yeah?
Everything's just all over the place at the minute.
So has James truly been missed by all the boys then?
Yeah.
How about the girls? What's the feeling on James going?
We're missing him. Yeah, he was quite nice to us also.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and he was a good team member.
He was strong. Strong player.
That just means less boys.
Are you secretly happy that there's less boys, Aisha?
Yep. The girls are going to take over.
Now, there is only 6 of you guys around the island fire this evening because obviously James has gone and Kieran isn't here because he's managed to catch himself some of that Scorpion Island flu.
Uh-oh.
How did he catch that then? Have you got anything to do with that?
No.
Well, you had it yesterday and Kieran's got it today, so he's not here.
Very suspicious.
But it's time to move forward.
Absolutely.
Right, we all know what happens next, don't we, babe?
We're going to find out what the island challenge is tomorrow, so we need to turn those rings. Rock and roll, baby. What do we think it is?
Singing.
Oh,
Singing.
I think we're probably like climbing up a big cliff
With boulders.
Climbing up a cliff with boulders. Now, what would make you think that? There's not any boulders or cliffs on Scorpion Island, is there?
Or is there?
Maybe.
Ah. What do you
Aisha?
reckon it is then, Aisha?
I think you have to, yeah, same as Helen, you have to climb up and then people are going to be throwing things onto you.
It's always the extreme, isn't it? People are going to just be chucking things at you. Joe, what do you think?
I don't know, because I was looking at the roll and I was thinking roll, but rock.
Are you hungry? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you want a roll?
What about you, Sam?
I think it's like an obstacle course.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be.
Rolling around.
Yeah.
Roll, if you're going with the roll. Okay, what about you, Oscar?
There's a lot of rocks, there's a lot of rolling. A roll around rocks.
Rolling around rocks.
Well, it makes sense. Another set of incredible guesses there, Reg. Joe thought it was to do with sandwiches.
I see what he's done there. Roll, but no.
Helen thought it was, well, she was quite close, actually.
Yeah, it's just a tinsy bit closer and she might have been right.
And Oscar thought it was about rolling around a rock.
Rolling around rocks, I mean, really?
Luckily for you, you don't have to wait.
No way.
No way. Exclusively right here, we've got a little peek of what rock and roll is all about.
Urubu is a forbidding rock off Scorpion Island. Our adventurers will have to abseil down and join up ribbons to make a scorpion.
There's a 40-metre drop into the rock-filled waters below. This will be a risky challenge against the clock. One of the adventurers is about to be tested as never before.
That does not look like any fun at all. No way.
And who's the island going to choose to face such a challenge?
And where would we find out such information, Flack?
Same place we always do, Yates. It's written in the ring.
All right, guys, we know what the name of the island challenge is, but who is taking part?
Okay, time to reveal it. Turn the rings. Oh, it's the girls. So Liana and Helen. Helen, how does that make you feel?
sort of nervous because I don't want to leave.
Liana?
I feel quite good. I'm up for this challenge.
Yay.
All right, now remember, guys, you're going to need to think carefully about who you're going to take with you on this challenge. Because 4 people will take part in the island challenge, but only 3 will return, as you know. Today, we lost James. And yesterday, Joe picked James, and James isn't here now. So think very carefully about who you're going to choose. All right? Keep thinking, guys. So it's ladies' night. Helen and Liana have been chosen to take part in the next island challenge.
But who would they choose to join them? Whether it be boring team players or just boys they fancy?
Anyway, this is a serious business, and unlike some girls, they took it as such. Okay, so we know that Helen and Liana are taking part in the island challenge, but who is going to be joining them?
It's up to the girls. Helen, who's your choice?
My choice is Isha. Because I think that she's really funny and I think that she will be really good on the challenge.
Oh,
great.
that's
Come
really
and join her.
nice.
Give her a cuddle. That's really
That's
sweet.
really
Look at that.
sweet.
Aww. All right, Liana, you're up now.
I choose Joe
because he is just a great competitor and he will help me win this challenge.
Yeah, positive attitude.
Good
Come on,
reason.
Joe. Show us some love, Joe. Show us some love. Come on. That's more like it. Oh, the boys are showing each other some love. They feel left out. Oh, come on. Love is all around.
So Sam's relieved he doesn't have to do one again.
Helen's nervous about leaving.
Liana's ready for anything.
Yeah, and Joe doesn't want to have to go through it all over again.
You can find out how they do later on.
Now remember, Beach Camp failed their challenge, which means that Secret Camp get a morning of pampering.
Pass the face mask, Barbara.
Look at you.
The girls enjoyed the spa and even James felt the need for a bit of self-pampering.
You're like a mummy. You're a boy and you like it, James.
This is supposed to be a deadly island of evil challenges, not a relaxing holiday.
I really like this tree.
James told us yesterday that they think that we're back in England, but we're not.
I don't know, maybe they've worked it out by now. I'm not sure.
So, as James, Barbara and Hayley slap on their face masks and prepare for another day of spying...
Another day dawns on the crisp beaches of Scorpion Island.
That's beautiful, Reg.
Thank you.
I wonder how our adventurers will fare against rock and roll.
And who will not be returning to Beach Camp? Well, make sure you join us next time as we try and escape with Scorpion Island.
Next time.
How will the boys fare in today's camp challenge?
That is it, I swear, that is it.
But over at the Island Challenge, there's problems for Aisha.
Do it, it's fine. I'm going back.
She's had a tough week, and it's getting tougher.
Pull me up.
But will Aisha make it? You can experience the mystery of the island firsthand online.
Each day, you need to solve a challenge of your own to unlock a piece of the island puzzle.
Yesterday, you had to find a clue that James gave you. Don't worry if you missed it, you can catch it again online and by pressing the red button.